Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. Hope you had a chance to do the calendar in the Starfall calendar. I'm here with our new literacy packet, week 13, grade 1, 12:7 through 12:11, and today we're starting on Tuesday, which is page 6. Okay, page 6 we're going to pull right out of the packet and cut it up. Woohoo! We are going to take these little pictures that we're cutting out off of page 6. Once we get them all cut out, we're going to glue them onto page 7. If you need a glue stick, let me know. I can send them out in your next packet. And put these pictures here in the order of the story. So retelling the story is one way that readers can check their comprehension in what they read. So if I read you a story and you're able to turn around and tell me what the story was about, then that tells me that you actually were thinking and learning about the story I was telling you. If you can't remember it, then you weren't really engaged with it. Sometimes that's because you're tired, you're hungry, whatever. Or maybe the person reading the story is not that interesting. It's hard to stay engaged. So there's lots of different reasons why we don't comprehend stories that we're reading. But we try to do our very best. If you don't remember a story, read it again. Have someone else read it for you. Read it yourself. Watch a read aloud online. Do what you need to do to remember what the story is about, because that's going to be important. So the first thing you want to do is put this at the very top of the white page. Okay, so we're going to put this right up here. Let's see, where is my glue stick? Looks like I'm out of a glue stick, so I'm going to use tape. You guys use glue or tape if you have tape at home. And stick that right up at the top. Okay, and then we're looking at pictures here. And we're thinking about the story of the gingerbread man. So, what's the first thing that happens? Well, the husband and wife decide to bake cookies. So I'm thinking this picture here looks like the husband and wife who are using the oven to bake cookies. So I'm going to tape that in my first little slot. Okay, and write a little number 1 over the top. Like that. Then after the cookies are done, the gingerbread man, he hops out of the oven. Boink. And he runs across the floor and outside. That's going to be number 2. And then who's the first one that he comes across? I think it's this guy. Now sometimes it's hard to do this, so if you don't get it 100% right, that's okay. We're just going to try our best, okay? So the friend here with the broom, I'm going to say is the second one. I mean the third one. Let me just double check my stuff. Let's see. He ran past the butcher. That is what happened next. And then he ran past the cow. So find your little picture of the cow. That's going to be number 4. So far we've got this. Okay, and then he ran past the sow, which is a pig. Okay, but she's got like a little hoodie on, kind of like Little Red Riding Hood. looks like this. That's going to be number 5. And then the fox pretended not to hear what the gingerbread man said. What did you say? That's going to be number 6. And then he says, "Come closer. I can't hear you." And the gingerbread man is like, "Okay." And then the fox gobbles him up. No! But he was kind of a naughty gingerbread man, so cookies are meant to be eaten, in my opinion. So go ahead and pause the video here. Make sure yours looks like mine. That is the order of the story. If you can't remember, go rewatch it. Okay? When you're done with that, we're going to turn to page 8. It says, pretending, carrying or giving a false appearance. It wasn't nice when the fox pretended not to hear the gingerbread man. When is it okay to pretend? So think of a time when it might be okay to pretend. Now this is kind of tricky because it's going to be different for everyone and every family. There are some people who believe that you should never pretend. You should just always be brutally honest. I tend to kind of fall, in the middle. I think that, an example of when it might be okay to pretend, let's say you're walking down the street and a stranger starts talking to you and wants you to go with them. You can pretend that you're not alone, or you can pretend that you have somewhere to go, and you can pretend something to keep yourself safe, if that makes sense. Or another example would be if you're an actor and you're acting on the stage, you're going to pretend to be something else. Maybe you tried out for the school play and you got cast as a lobster, and you get to wear a lobster costume and walk around the stage acting like a lobster. That's okay to pretend, right? It's okay to pretend when you're playing with your friends. Maybe you're pretending to be a farmer and you're driving your tractor and you're mowing the hay and baling the hay and whatever it is. You don't really have to pretend to do that around these parts because that's real life here, but you know what I'm saying. When you're playing with your friends, you can pretend to be something, pretend to be somewhere else. So I'm going to say it's okay to pretend when playing make-believe with my friends. It is okay to pretend when playing make-believe with my friends. Now, is it okay to pretend and play make-believe if someone's getting hurt? Probably not. I would say that it's okay to pretend to play a game as long as it's safe for everyone and everyone's having a good time. But if somebody's not having a good time or not feeling safe, then it's probably not okay to pretend anymore. So you have to have boundaries. You have to know when to not pretend anymore. Okay? Turning to page 9. It says Tuesday up at the top. That's how you know we're still on today's literacy work. We're going to pull this page out of the packet, and we're going to cut this out. And we're just going to rearrange these letters into a sentence on the next page. The next page you'll notice, page 10 is blank, and it says sentence rebuild at the bottom. Okay, make sure you throw your paper scraps in the recycle bin. You don't want to leave your garbage laying around because That makes parents cranky. Okay, almost done. All right, so we have the words the, oh, looks like there's two thes, was in gingerbread man oven. Okay, so we kind of have to unscramble these words. So look at the words. What do you think makes sense? Well, I know that the first word in the sentence always starts with a capital. And I can see that this word here has a capital T at the beginning. So I think that's going to be my first word. So I'm going to take the word the with the capital T at the beginning. Now, I also see that this word oven has a period at the end. Do you see that? That's going to go somewhere towards the, well, that is the last word in the sentence. So I'm going to guess where the sentence is going to end and place it down on my piece of paper kind of in the spot I think the sentence is going to end. So the in, the was, the gingerbread man. Yes, I think that makes the most sense. The gingerbread man is what's probably going to come next in our sentence. Okay. And remember the sentence work that we did in our monthly mini lesson yesterday? Who did what? So the gingerbread man was in the oven. Okay. Not for long. As soon as he got baked up, he just jumped right out of there and went crazy. Okay, so there we have it. The gingerbread man was in the oven. So you can pause the video there, continue on. Now, the next page, 11, you're going to take that page out. These are letter tiles for KN words, and we're going to turn back to page 5. Back to page 5. Okay, 5 looks like this. Do you see this right here? It says KN. This is a night. The word night starts with a KN. So we're going to write night. K-N-I-G-H-T. Like that. K-N-I-G-H-T. Now, if you look at the letter tiles, the word at the top is knit. Knit is K-N-I-T. Knit. Another KN word is knot. Like I need to remember to tie a knot in this rope. What's another KN word? Knot, knit, night. Sometimes when I'm not sure, I look at the alphabet and I scan through the letters. I think that might be it. That might be it. Knock. Oh, the word knock. K-N-O-C-K. So here's what I have so far. Night, knit, knot, and knock. Another one that you probably would never know the word, and I only know this because I've watched movies, but knickers. Knickers is a word. I believe it's KN. I might be wrong. You should look it up and check my work for me. And then come up with your own for the last one, because I can't think of any more. You guys got to help me out. And that is the last page for Tuesday. Okay? When you're done with that, we're going to be moving on to our math page. Math packet looks like this. Math packet week 13. And we are on page 4. Okay, page 4, solve these sets. Cross off the 5 groups, write the related subtraction sentence that would have the same number bond. Okay, so 9 minus 8 and 9 minus 1. So you can solve these. Go to the 5 groups, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. I knew that this was, oh, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means there's only 1 left over. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. Whoops. Made a mistake, but that's okay. Teachers make mistakes too. Okay, number 2, 9 minus 7. 5, 6, 7. There's 2 left over, which means that 9 minus 2 equals 7. Just like that. Okay, so then go through, do the rest on your own, and then check your answers with mine. Okay, here you go. So pause the video here. I did not draw pictures down here, but there's room for you to draw pictures if that's helpful. 9 minus 6 equals 4, 9 minus 4 equals 6. You're writing the 2 sentence stories that make sense, okay? Turning to page 5, subtract, then write the related subtraction sentence, make a math drawing if needed. Okay, so you're looking at 9 minus 5. You can draw if you need to. The whole is 9. One of the parts is 5. 9 minus 5. So that's going to be 4. Okay, which means 9 minus 4 equals 5. And in number 8, you have to draw your own number bond. Like this. Look at number 8 over here. Okay. And then do the rest on your own. And then flip over and you'll see on a roll. Roll a dice and use whatever number you roll on the dice to put in the circle, and then 10 subtract whatever that number is. You have to find the answer. So let's say I roll a dice and I get a 3. So then I put the 3 in the circle, and 10 minus 3 I know is 7. If I don't know that off the top of my head, then I need to use some manipulatives to help me solve. Okay, so take out 10 beans or 10 forks or 10 Legos or 10 whatever it is that helps you to solve math problems. Okay, do the whole page on your own. When you're done, send me a note, take a picture, let me know that you got your math work done for Tuesday. All right.